Our good friend Simon, all the way from Canada, sent me a message here recently and told me that there is a package sitting at the post office with my name on it. I don't know if y'all seen the last package that Simon sent me. I am really excited to get this one out and see what's in it. So I think this video right now is going to have to turn into a mini mail call. Before this video gets started, I feel like we need some kind of epic mail call intro for this one. Have to throw a comment down below and tell me what you thought about that. Was that as epic as maybe some Blue's Clues, or did I like tap into that like at all, or was it a complete fail? I don't know. Throw a comment down there. Tell me exactly what you think. This came from my good friend Simon Crook, all the way over in Canada. He sends me these really cool packages from time to time. It's really awesome. I've received some really cool pops from him. I was going to do a whole hunt video, and then I discovered this was at the post office, so I shut that down altogether because I knew that this was going to be an epic mystery box. And I also knew that you were going to want to see this one because this is going to be epic. This is probably the largest package that I've ever received on this channel. It's even ordering it on my own. This is probably the largest package that I've ever received. So as you could tell, I am a little excited at this moment to get this one completely open. Let me get this wire entangled real quick. I can feel it. And Simon, hey look, I truly appreciate all of you guys who send me stuff. I don't think y'all know how much I appreciate opening these packages. This one's gonna be epic. Last time he sent me some candy. This stuff was called arrows, or I want to say that I said that right. I probably slaughtered that, to be completely honest with you. Simon recently had started a channel. I'm gonna throw a link right down that in the description below. Make sure you go check out Simon when you have some free time. I don't really know if he's gotten anything uploaded onto the channel yet. I know that he was working on it the last time we had talked, and he was trying to figure out the editing and things to that effect. So he sent me the newspaper. He laughed at me last time because I actually looked at this newspaper to see if it was any different than the newspaper we get here in the US. Oh, this thing is going to be epic, Simon. You outdid yourself. You truly outdid yourself. So Simon tends to send the boxes inside of another box, which is what we were looking at this moment. 2 Tupperwares. Let's see. 3. Oh man, you totally outdid yourself. Totally outdid yourself. Let's make sure we didn't lose any candy bars down there at the bottom, because I cannot live without those candy bars in my life now that I know that they exist. We are on a different level now that I know that those guys actually exist out in the wild. I don't know why you can't find those in the US. It's kind of strange, to be honest with you. I made a complete mess of everything in here, and I'm gonna have to take like 10 minutes after to clean it up. All right, so let's start with this guy and see what we got. So this one, he always sends these things really well. To be completely honest with you, I think maybe he taught me how things are supposed to be shipped when you're shipping like international and stuff, because I had never thought about putting them inside of a Tupperware, inside of the box, to make sure that they made it there perfect. You know, I mean, I was looking for the word, but perfect is the word that we're going to use to make sure that they made it there in the same shape when they left my house. So that is pretty cool. I don't have a clue what he sent me, to be completely honest. I know that Toys R Us was coming out with a new one. I know that we don't have any Toys R Us here in the United. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at that! I can stop here. I can stop here. Stop right here. Oh man, I was talking about these candy bars. I don't think y'all understand. I feel like a Super Troopers, and you remember the one scene where the kids like candy bars. That's how I feel when I see these. This makes my inner like my inner junk food eater happy is how I'm going to say that, because I don't want to say that any other way. You could take it, you know what I was trying to say, but I'm not going to take it that way because it might be slightly offensive towards some people. These things are incredible though. You would not believe me how good this candy bar is unless you've had one. Unless you've had one, you won't believe me. You're going to be like, wow, Wayne, you've lost your mind. That candy bar is amazing. Amazing. Already got a mess to clean up. We might as well just keep adding to it at this moment, right? Next is going to be a pop. I think this one is a mini puff. Did he send me a mini puff? I think he might have sent me another mini puff. Let's see, let's see. I'm excited to get these open because everything that's coming from Simon has the Canadian stickers on it, not the US stickers, and I think that's really cool to have like the other stuff in my collection. Like I have a Jollibee. I now have what is it, Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us that came from Simon as well. Let's see, this one is going to be the special edition. This was like the one out of two that I don't have in my collection. I truly, truly appreciate you. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So this is one or two that I don't have in my collection when it comes to the mini puffs. I was trying to find him at 5 and below, but you know my 5 and below doesn't have these guys. This box looks just like the rest of them. He's number 1053 out of the group. This one is epic. Now they made this one in one that came with a t-shirt. Now I don't honestly know why you need the t-shirt to have them, because to me it's the same pop. It's just one has a t-shirt, one doesn't, and one costs a lot more, and the other one, it's crazy. You know how that works. This one has the SE sticker though, and I'm not upset at all because I just wanted all of these guys in my collection. So the fact that I even have him is pretty epic. So I am now missing one of these at this moment, but I haven't currently seen it drop at Walmart, and I know that at some point it's going to have to drop at Walmart. Let's set him to the side real quick, and I'm so glad that he sent me this stuff, because I have a package that needs to go out to Simon, so I'm going to recycle these tubs to get them back out to him. That's pretty, it's crazy how things like that work, right? I mean, every once in a while the universe lines up and things just work in everybody's advantage, and I truly, truly think that those are the moments in life that are worth like cherishing, and the fact that Simon sent me all of this, man, I don't think y'all know how much it means to me when any of y'all send me stuff. It's truly, truly, truly heartfelt and appreciated. Truly appreciated. So in this one, it looks like we had 3. Simon, you completely outdid yourself. You shouldn't have. Completely outdid yourself. So let's see. Let's see. The first one is going to be Jeffrey the giraffe. And I'm probably saying that wrong, to be completely honest. And if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. I'm about illiterate and I have a speech impediment. So let's just hope that I said that right. It might be Geoffrey, but I'm going to say Jeffrey because it just sounds easier to me to say. This one is going to be the Toys R Us exclusive. They're all Toys R Us exclusive. This is the Batman. Let's take a closer look at this one. This one is 69. Now, I know that recently they came out with the Robin, and maybe they came out with the Batman right before that. These things to me are incredible, and these are some of them that I've never been able to get my hands on because they no longer have Toys R Us inside the United States. I don't know if Canada is the only country at this moment that has a Toys R Us, but if you are missing out on these giraffes, I am truly, truly sorry. But these things are really cool. Now, I'm going to move to the next one before I get any of these out of the box, because I want to see everything that's in this box, and I might not get all of them out of the box. Like the giraffe, he's probably safe right there in the box, to be completely honest with you. Let's see what we have next. We have, which one is this one? We have, oh, now this is one of them that I actually reached out to you not too long ago. It's like, hey, grab that one for me if you can. This is going to be Jeffrey, and I keep saying that over, and I still hope that I'm saying that right, to be, and I'm hoping that is coming out the way that it's supposed to be, because sometimes things don't look the way that they're supposed to be pronounced. This one is going to be a Harry Potter giraffe. This thing is absolutely incredible. Look, this icon right here has quickly become one of my favorite icons in the Funko community. And let's see what we have. Last but not least is going to be hold on. Gotta have a moment of silence for this one. This one is somebody that I used to believe that I was. I used to wholeheartedly believe that I was Superman most of my life. Now this is going to be... I keep saying Jeffrey. I really hope that that's Jeffrey, to be completely honest with you. If it's not, whatever. So this one's going to be Jeffrey the Giraffe as Superman. We're going to get this one out of the box, though. This one is number 104. I cannot believe you sent all of these guys to me. I owe you one majorly. I owe you one. And I've told you, if there's ever anything in the U.S. that I can get my hands on that you can't get your hands on, you just reach out and let me know, and I'll do whatever I can to make sure that I get my hands on that one for you. That's one of the cool things about this community, and what makes this community so awesome is that because we're all kind of geographically spread out amongst the United States and Africa and England and Europe, and I said Europe, and I know there's a lot of places that are umbrellaed in Europe, like Australia. We can all kind of look out for each other and get some of these exclusives that maybe you couldn't get otherwise. And if you ever need anything, make sure you reach out to me. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So this one is 104. This is the Superman Giraffe. This thing right here is absolutely awesome. I mean, this one is awesome, but I also like the Batman is awesome. All of them are awesome. Every one of them that he sent me is awesome. You outdid yourself. These things are extremely cool. Now this is one of the boxes for a really long time in my life I have been nervous opening because I did not want to damage that box at all. I was a little paranoid that even a little bit of damage on that box was going to make me cry. Oh man. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So this is absolutely awesome. I love how they have the giraffe. The Toys R Us and their giraffe-like logo to me is just absolutely awesome, to be completely upfront with you. I think that it's one of the coolest icons that I've ever seen. Now they have him in his Superman suit. It almost looks like he has some kind of boxing gloves on, but I think that they're supposed to be like the giraffe feet, and you have to put like a different kind of glove on giraffe feet, right? Because he doesn't have fingers. So they even took that into account when they were making this. This thing is this is really cool. Look, you really outdid yourself, and I truly appreciate all of these guys that you sent to me. I'm going to get this Batman out too so that we can take a closer look at that one as well. And once again, I'm going to be sitting here all nervous as I'm trying to get this one out of the box. So the Batman is number 69 out of the group. This one is also, the Toys R Us exclusive. You can only get these at Toys R Us. Maybe you can hit them on Whatnot if you're looking for them. I noticed that we have two different stickers there. So this one is only at Toys R Us Canada. This one is at Toys R Us, and it doesn't say Canada, so maybe there is other Toys R Us out there somewhere. I'm not aware of any of them, though. I mean, they all moved out of the United States like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. And then we just haven't seen them since. So this one is an only at Canada exclusive. That makes it even cooler to me. That added a little bit more awesomeness to it, to be totally. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So this Batman, once again, is just like the Superman. With the exception of they painted them differently. So it's got a mask on its face. They got the different color eyes so that you know that it's Batman. Batman almost always has white eyes in the pops for some reason. I guess it's because they're putting all that black on. They got to do something to offset that black. The cape, the gloves, everything looks exactly the same with the difference of the paint scheme. They are both really cool. And Simon, I truly appreciate you guys. Go check him out right down in the description below. These things are epic. I mean, just epic. I hope that you appreciate that mail call and all that little tidbits that I threw in there. This one has been a fun unboxing. I mean, for sure, this has been a fun unboxing. So, let me tell you something that's funny. When the studio flooded, Jeffrey the Giraffe was actually one of the first pops that I was seriously concerned about. And I immediately went after him to see if I couldn't make sure that he wasn't soaking wet. Because, to be honest with you, he was the closest to all of that. He was sitting right there. And I don't know exactly how he made it damage-free, but he did. And I was truly, truly excited that he did, because I didn't honestly think that he was going to make it. And I was immediately concerned about him before I was concerned about any of my albums, before I was concerned about any of the pops below it. This was the first one that I grabbed to make sure that he was okay. The studio is getting there. As you can see, it's still in shambles. It's going to come back together slowly but surely. Right now I have it functioning, and this is where you will see my lives going forward. Just know that I love and appreciate all of you guys for all of the support that you have shown me. I mean, I can't tell you how blessed I truly feel. I'll catch you next time.